Hey everybody. Maybe we'll just move the check-ins to Mondays instead of Sundays and Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Thursday. I don't know. I'm just I'm off my schedule. Uh, we're really struggling to get some recording time in and sessions done. Um, I have a bad feeling about it, but it's not one of those ones. Sometimes I have good instincts, and sometimes it's just like this doesn't feel right. Uh, So it's not. I don't think it's something needs to do anything about it. That's another thing you learn to just like give some stuff some time, and sometimes it works out. But if it doesn't, that's the way it goes. Still doing my stretches and exercises. Last week, Miss Hermit had the whole week off, and and that really threw my like PT and recovery and workout and everything into a real disarray. Still kind of recovering from it. A couple of days now, she's back to work, and it's still the long tail of it is still grinding away. But at least the desire to get it back on track is there, if not the actual like functionality of getting it back on track. Um, Had a good tip on this one, which was anytime you want to increase this stretch, you move it towards your pinky, rotate towards the pinky, and it really adds a good stretch like up here. So I'm happy about that. That one, sometimes I did these and I was like, what's the point? And I'm like, oh, if you just kind of torque it a little bit, you get a really solid stretch out of it. So I like that. Um, I did do some recording on Nakatsu Kunio Kun Downtown Monogatari, blah blah blah. Like the huge game, the Kunio Kun game is probably best known as just River City Ransom here in America. Uh, Street gangs, I think, in Europe. I went through the fairly recently, released in the last year or so, translation of the Japanese version of River City Ransom, which is really neat. All the kids are wearing uh, their uniforms for Japanese school and things like that, and they say slightly different stuff, But they also kept a lot of the like most popular things, which just beat people up and they yell "mommy" and they yell the word "barf." Uh, they kind of just kept that stuff in because I don't know that anything they could translate it to other than just going for literal translation. That would have been like fun and valuable. Maybe they said something close to that, so they were like, "Fuck it, leave it." Um, Yet it was like the achievement run where you've got to beat it without getting any power ups and stuff. So I could upload the tail into that. It's a compared to a lot of things they ask you to do in that game. That was a hell of a thing for them to ask you to do because most of the time they're like just like beat the game on hard or medium or use this character that character. This one was like beat it with no power ups and don't save the game and don't use a password and all. I was like, what? Like you don't care and you don't care and you don't care. And then this one you're like, do it with nothing. Don't even save the game. Like, all right, well I guess I'm gonna be up until 5 in the morning finishing this run. Uh, yeah, but I did, and it was interesting to see they didn't really change too much up, but the visuals are very changed and the like the little like just the little touches are different. To see the different money game because it's all yen instead of dollars. Uh, they were like 100 yen for this, but in America 95 cents, and they're like, huh? Like just a little bit off of like why didn't you just call it a dollar and 100? Like it really wouldn't have mattered. They could have tweaked the numbers. We would have never known. They did tweak the numbers, but they could have just pretended that 100 yen was like a dollar. Like someone dropping a dollar wasn't that big a deal, especially when it's a game where you beat people up and they drop money. They turn into a bouncing coin. Um, so yeah, hopefully, Cray was saying he would get through. Well, we'll find out. He's saying he might be able to get through Resident Evil 8 in a day. Um, and then if he does, then we were talking about playing through and recording some footage of that. It'd be neat to have a more recent game on the site. We also he pitched the idea of playing through with him off the headset and me just commentating. And I had a very like, I don't know about that reaction. I don't know what the value is. Not that I'm not capable of like solo commenting. I do it all the time. Uh, and I hate shooting down anybody's ideas. I hate when I have an idea and can't get it done because no one will like back it, and so I hate shooting his idea down there. So, but I there was something off about it that was like I don't maybe I was scared to establish that precedent of like getting roped into like he plays whatever he wants with no communication. It was just it felt dangerous. It would have been even better maybe if he just had the headset on with the mic off. But then I think he wanted to experience the game uh, more as it was intended without someone like commenting on it. So it's just sort of an impossible situation to satisfy all the terms. And I don't think we have to like stream our life experiences for everybody to like enjoy or whatever. So not a big deal there. Um, we're struggling to get an Andy session lined up between Mother's Day and health concerns and scheduling conflicts. I'm going to get my second Pfizer shot tomorrow. Uh, he was asking like, "Hey, after Mother's Day and after Monday night stuff, can we do something then?" And I was like, "Yes, if I'm not in a coma from my Pfizer shot." I hear a lot of, you know, like this the second shot lays you out, but I feel like I was hearing something like that. You get mixed messages, so we're gonna see how I react. Like I hear so much yang talk about like why you get it, why you get sick, why you don't. It's good, it's bad. I want the shot. I'm gonna get it done, and whether I'm laid out all day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then things are back to normal. I guess it's just the way it has to go. But frustrating. The timing is bad. All these things are lining up in a horrible way to just like devastate our output on the site. So I really want to put up those River City Ransom or Kunio Kun videos soon. I guess I had a few backlog things I could up from Cray. I put up a run through Blackthorn and stuff. Well, not a run through, but just like a kind of throwback. Like, what does a newer gamer think of an older game kind of thing? So, all right, let's cut this off. It's getting way too long. All right, we'll see you guys maybe Thursday at this pace. You know, maybe I'll just do a Wednesday and it'll be like compressed, and then we'll get back to Sundays or something. But it doesn't really matter, right? Nobody's holding us accountable. All right, see you later.